Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas day 17. Tuesday, which means Sam's on the dog walk, which means I have my chill morning in bed. It is a little after 8 and I woke up about 20 minutes ago. I do not feel very well this morning. However, I also left the heating on overnight, which I never do. I just forgot to turn it back down last night. And I can't work out if I don't feel well or if I'm just dehydrated. So, first port of call this morning is to rehydrate. Maybe take a paracetamol and see if it's going to clear my headache. And try and relax and maybe go and turn the heating off because it is so weltering in this house. But I didn't finish my 10 centimetres on my cranberry sweater last night, so my plan is to, once I've got my water, etc., settle down in bed for maybe 40 minutes. I think Sam will be back just before 9 and work on that. And today is a pretty heavy knitting day, which is quite nice because when I don't feel well, it makes life a little bit easier to know that I don't have to do anything I don't want to do today. I can just sit and do some sample knitting. I'm currently in the middle of watching Wife Swap UK. I'm just going through like all the trashy shows. I watched a bunch of Underage and Pregnant last week, and now I'm watching Wife Swap. They're such bad quality, like the actual videos are bad quality, but I'm loving it. So I'm going to watch an episode of Wife Swap, lie in bed and hope that I'm feeling better by the time I get up and drink some water. Okay, I made it downstairs and I think it's just day one of my period. I think I'm just going to feel crappy all day today. So fine, don't eat that. I have a chaos puppy testing some boundaries this morning. I'm just going to sit and knit, but I'm going to watch Shogun, the Disney show, which I think has been out for a little while. But I only discovered last night that it's got Cosmo Jarvis in it. And I love Cosmo Jarvis. He is, aww. I complain about him and then he's a cute little bean. Dramatic sigh, because being a puppy is so hard. Yes, you wake up, you get cuddles in bed, you go for a nice big walk on the beach, and you get told not to bite the furniture. What a hard life you have. He's the guy who plays Wentworth in the Netflix Persuasion, and generally, like, the Netflix Persuasion is not my favourite part of Jane Austen adaptation, but he's really good Wentworth, and he's got a really nice voice. And then I found out last night he's one of the leads in Shogun, so I'm going to settle in and watch this morning and get some knitting done. I'm excited. Well, excited. I'm content.
Who would have thought that Christmas could bring tears to my eyes? Don't get me wrong, still enjoy full times. We're gonna sing this song. Look at the snow, it's Christmas.
Okay, Nug and I are here to tell you that I finished the 10 centimetres. It is 12:30, so it took the best part of the morning. Okay. I've done the 10 centimetres. Yes, thank you for those kisses. Yes, that's a bit too much. Thank you. I've done my 10 centimetres. It took me most of the morning, honestly. So I think I might need to revisit the idea of doing 10 centimetres a day. Maybe I'll drop that down to like 7 or 8 and add an extra day into the mix. And I'm going to keep working on that later, but it's just about lunchtime. I'm not feeling very well, so I don't think I'm going to have lunch. But Sam's got his lunch on the go, and I might go for a bath and take some more paracetamol and see if that is going to help. And I might see if I can get a little walk this afternoon and get some fresh air, see if that will help too. But after lunch, I'm going to come and start working on my other projects. Vlogmas is uploaded, so that is my one piece of admin done. I'm currently arguing with, with Etsy support. I keep getting these messages from people, like once maybe every 3 weeks, I get a message, usually in French, from someone saying, "Hi, I bought your pattern. but you sent me the English version. Can I get the French version? And it's not available in French, and I don't understand why people think it's available in French. And Etsy tell me that all my listings don't suggest it's available in French, but they can't work out what's going on, neither can I, so that's the current debate. But yes, we're gonna have lunch. You been quite a chill boy this morning? Yes, are you a chill boy? Have you been a good boy? Yes, you're always a good boy. He's not always a good boy. And we will continue with our knitting marathon this afternoon. Okay, it is about 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm going to sit down and try and get a couple hours of work done. I would like to get my Kathy written up today. I'm not feeling fantastic, to be honest, but I think I'll feel better for getting some work done. My head is just so sore. I thought it might be because it's the first time I've had my glasses, my new glasses and my new prescription since, and like a lot of screen time. But Sam's got a headache too, so maybe we've caught a head cold or something. But I thought, before I get into that, I'm so behind on Advent. So I lost an sorry, my chair's really creaky right now. I lost an Advent skein. And at first I was like, this is so weird. Like, I've got the picture of the full Advent from the dyer. And at first I was like, oh, I'm missing a colour. And then I was like, I can't be missing a colour because I've opened every single day. So it must be me, I've put it somewhere. And then I've had 2 people commented on my most recent video, not my most recent, but my day 6 video, and said, you've put the skein on the shelf. And I did, it's on the shelf downstairs. Which is just super stupid of me. But I've kind of missed my chance, I guess, to incorporate that. Oh my goodness, I've got 5 to open. I have a little bit missed my chance to incorporate that, but I think that we're going to get back into that palette around about now. So what I'm going to do, I'm not rushing to get, I've got quite a few, like I've got Christmas gift deadlines, I've got a design deadline, Kintra's not coming out until February, so I'm not in any big rush to get it finished, and it would be really nice to keep up with it, but also I'm not going to pressure myself to do an Advent every day, and it would be quite fun to do it between Christmas and New Year once my gift knits are done. So I'm going to open these, and then I think what I'll do is see if I can slot them. I left that one skein downstairs, I should have brought that with me. This is what we're looking like so far. It's beautiful, I'm really, really liking it. And there should have been, like, between this sort of greeny yellow and this browny colour, a grey. But I think this grey's coming, so I'm hoping I can slot it back in. Worst case scenario, I'll have 23 colours, and it's quite nice because what I can just do is the final colour, I could just work it in main colour, and it would mean there were 23 colours in the yoke. So yes, I'm into my Kintra pattern, by the way. I don't know if I said that already. My Kintra's in the bedroom. I'll put a picture of my Kintra here. Every single size in both the 4-ply and the DK can use up to 24 colours in the yoke. So for sizes 1 and 2 in DK, it's a slightly modified yoke, so that the first couple of colours you're only using like 1 row less to make sure you can fit 24. Okay. We're back into the yellows, which I'm surprised at. Did I already, do I have one that's not wound up? I thought I wound them all, oh no I do. Oh, okay, fair. So I had this one, gosh I'm so behind, and then this one. This is more of a yellowy, again very heavy on the yellows. I'm not a yellow person, so it's quite nice to have a bit of a change. Oh, it's like a very like oatmeal brown. I like that a lot. Let's see what we're up to. Sorry, it's a bit indulgent, just like opening them all at once, but hope no one minds. Very subtle. This is from Elliot in May. It's not gifted, I paid for it myself. I was looking for, I was not planning to do Advent because I still have my entire Advent from last year, which has not yet been touched. It's a very samey palette. I think I was hoping that we were going to get to a slightly brighter colour here, but evidently that's not happening. I guess this pink is about the brightest we're going to get. I thought we were going to go a bit more red, but... Oh, or maybe I'm talking too soon. Oh, that's lovely. That's like a real, like, rose pink. What I really like about this, sorry, I was saying, it's from Elliot and May. I'd never heard of them before. And somebody, that somebody was Cece from the Stitch Witch? Super Aesthetic Pictures. Is it Stitch Witch? Anyway, she like shared an Elliot and May post on her feed, and I'd never followed them before, I didn't know who they were, and she shared it, and it was this beautiful, like very naturally coloured last year's advent. It was more of a rainbow than this year, I will say. This year's sticking very much in the like warm colours and like pinks and yellows and neutrals. But I'm really pleased with it so far. I think it helped that I knew what I was getting, and I think it helps that it's not the entire pattern. Like, it's going to have a main colour and other things going on. These look really nice together. My light's a bit yellow, so yeah, they're probably coming up a bit more yellow because I've got a very bright yellow light on. But here we've got to catch up, so I'm now realising what was stupid of me is that I should have marked which order these came in. But I'm calling this video evidence, so maybe that will do the trick. I'll tap a phone picture in the hope that that keeps me on track. And I'll put them on top of this box in colour order. I've already messed up. There we go. So yeah, I'm glad I ordered it, and it's going to make a very cool pattern, and it's going to be a nice fade, and it's very natural colours, and I don't know if it's just, I feel like with a few other people on the test net, I think that obviously I'm not going to use all the mini skeins, so I'm going to have quite a lot of leftovers, which is fine because I'm planning a few more Kintra patterns for next year. I'm thinking some socks and a hot water bottle cover, and I thought I could just make a bundle and do them all. I've got a nice big stain on my jumper. That's lovely, Rebecca. I've seen some people who are maybe like, their colours aren't 100% in the test net, who I've got advents where like they're not 100% sold on the colours, or it's not really their normal vibe, but because they're just using a little bit each day, and it's, the advents generally are very cohesive, they're very pleased with the result, which is nice. It's nice to have a pattern that not only like allows you to use an advent, but kind of improves the advent experience. That makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm still watching Why Stop UK because there are like 100 episodes online. 58 episodes, and I'm on episode 7. So that is my binge watch of the day. Maybe all the trash TV is what's giving me a headache. And I'm going to see how far I can get with writing up Kathy. Generally I write a pattern in order, so I start with the introduction and the info, and then I start writing out the context from the very beginning. But if I'm feeling like I need to warm up to it, I will start with the easier things. So sometimes I start with sleeves because they're easier, or I start with like the body instructions, like knit to this length. Because then it feels like you've already got the document going, but you don't have to do any of the complicated maths things yet. So I think I'll do that. I'm going to start with the easy bits and see how far I get with Kathy today.
And there's our mistletoe among all the gifts and all the Christmas cards. I think of you, don't forget. I ring a bell for those who have nothing, so lend a helping hand. And if you do the very best you can, it won't be.
Okay, well I managed until about 4, but actually doing computer work made my head so much worse that I had to stop and go and lie down in a dark room. But I lay down in a dark room with no screens and my headphones on, and I've woken up. I've been asleep for like 2 hours, and I've woken up and I feel dramatically better. So I may have like screwed up my sleep for the rest of the day, but hey, it's Christmas, that's gonna happen anyway. And I finally cleared the headache that I've had since I woke up. So that's really good. I'm a little bit worried that it's eye strain. So I'm trying to I don't want to sit in front of I don't want to just sit and watch TV for the rest of the night. So I think I'm going to try and do some reading, although I do read on a screen. We'll see if it makes a difference. I really think it's my new glasses because it feels all like around my eyes, it's hurting. Anyway. Gonna have some meatballs for dinner because I feel hungry again. And do some knitting and chill. I might see if I can find an audiobook. That might be the answer. We'll see. I don't know if anyone else has this thing where if you've been unwell for the day, or if you've like slept during the day, or I guess if you're hungover, but I don't really get hungover anymore because I don't really drink anymore. You always feel like at the end of the day like you've wasted your entire day. I kind of feel like that now. And I didn't. I did some work and I did some knitting and it was all fine, but now I'm like, oh, I should have been doing so many nice things. So I'm going to read a Christmas book tonight. Just like a fun Christmas romance. I'm going to listen to some Christmas crooner music. I love Christmas crooners. Like proper old school. We had an album, like a 3-part album when I was growing up, and we listened to it every Christmas, and it is by far my favourite Christmas music. And I need to get myself back in the holiday spirit. I think I was doing quite a good job of it before we went on our trip, and I feel like I've dropped the ball a little bit since we got back, and I'm not being very festive. So we're doing some fun festive things. I'm going to take you Christmas shopping. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. And we're going to go to a yarn shop this week, which isn't very festive, but it is fun. And I want to start watching Christmas movies again. And I'm determined. The rest of the week, I'm drinking plenty of water, I'm getting plenty of good sleep, and I'm getting back into Christmas mode. Done.